A pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Fists of Fire. Up against them, One Bomb. They'll fight as featherweights.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Up first, Fists of Fire from the United States of America. And they'll be facing One Bomb from the United States of America.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Fists of Fire. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the yellow trunks with red trim, One Bomb.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
The fans are getting desperate. They want to get involved in this fight. And now, the action's about to begin.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice lead hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for it. How have they prepared for this? These fighters, this is going to be so hard, but so different.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missing with the left hook. There's a counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A perfect counter shot, despite what the judges scored. Oh, wait a minute! This could be the end! Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Mate, what you doing? Come on, the fight's not over yet. You got it already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just stop into it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Great. Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around. Smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there, back out there and win the round. I need to get back.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Shots. Good work. A jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter-fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. The straight right just misses. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense is everything because they got shot once and...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? This may do it. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of himself and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? Dicks. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't be to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box it, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back instead of fight. Great round. You were thinking, you were smart about it. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Back out there and win the round. You've been coasting this. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Go out. Ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there and finish him.
On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A counter-fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
His stamina is off the charts. So much for defensive abilities. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now you've got to wake up.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. I thought we were gonna see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and switching off.
Two straights down the middle. Can't listen.
Great work. Stay focused into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. He'll take that.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
So he can't figure you out. Great work. You with it.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics.
Shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Set him up,
But you're not given anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round.
Win the round.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can't find a home for that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Now you feel good. Stay focused.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it
Keep smart. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping round.
I need you to come on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Get back out there and win the round. Don't worry about
Of it so we can't figure you out. Great work. Good work out there. The jab.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round. We don't care.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let it back.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Why do you?
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
And there's the bell for round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That jab doesn't find a home. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to play and guess.
The straight right just misses. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
He was thinking, he was smart, he was loading up, and he was still landing.
Bad rounds, a bad round, alright. But we don't care. Go out there and win.
Straight away, think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Just the same again, don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
To focus back, get that jab back. Just box in. Be
Shots, keep smart. Just get him on the end of the...
win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't.
Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can...
Gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
He fights. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You must take that confidence.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Lucky that hook didn't score. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't land the jab there. His stamina is off the charts. Those counter punches stumbling around on Bambi legs. A much better game plan here.
What recoveries.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
In this round, you had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
That together. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
At the time, set him up. When you'll take him out, he's ready to go. He's absolutely in this fight.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back. Then we go again. Get your mind back on the job.
That's it. It's back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
This round. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get...
Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those ones...
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Great round. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your time in already.
Here we go. It's round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice job blocking that right punch. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Incredible work rate. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
What's he doing? Come on, he's switching off. You're not complete.
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Give him any free shots. Keep smart. Good work.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your box.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good work. Don't forget.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And now going for the finish. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, Johnny, it's a majority decision win. Did you think it was going to be that close?
A majority decision. You know what? I've got to agree. There's no argument there. I totally get it. I see where they're coming from. I see the scoring they've done. I wouldn't even argue with it. Maybe one round either side, but good call, good shout.